Today, Crypto Academy World brings you how to make life-changing money in the next cryptocurrency bull market using our crypto signals. Now, to most people, life-changing money means a change of direction in your life. You may be considering becoming a digital nomad, or you might even be going on an adventure, traveling around Australia with a new van life, or relocating to another tropical location. Today, we're going to examine how this is possible using our crypto signals. My background, I came originally from New Zealand and started out as a tradie. I did a couple of degrees at uni in valuation and research, worked in commercial real estate and valuation, residential development. In 2000, I moved to Australia and worked in real estate investment finance, and also spent years educating and trading NASDAQ futures on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Today, a world-recognized cryptocurrency educator, author, YouTuber, futurist, investor, and consultant. My journey began as somewhat a bit of a skeptic in 2014. I was at the Sydney Property and Investment Expo, whereby we were presenting a property just after someone was presenting the reasons why people should be buying Bitcoin at $600. Most of us were skeptical, did not believe it, and dismissed that. It wasn't until a few years later that I saw the price of Bitcoin had gone from $600 to $6,500. That would have been the same as if those properties had gone from $400,000 to $4 million. This triggered incredible intrigue, and I decided this needed to be investigated further, and hence my journey began. I became crypto curious. In 2017, at the height of my career, I shifted from real estate, education, and investment, being published in a book, 50 Unsung Business Heroes, and applied those research and skills into creating a way to research and learn about cryptocurrency. In 2020, with COVID, the Crypto Academy was born. 2021, I was approached by Marcus Evans, an internationally recognized organization who have now become in their 40 years of business. I was commissioned to write all of their cryptocurrency programs for their corporate clients. I also have my own radio show, Making Money with Cryptocurrency, and author and a futurist, now becoming a crypto master. Just very quickly about Crypto Academy World. Now, we've set out with a mission, a vision, and I'm going to share our values. The mission was to transform cryptocurrency, which is incredibly complicated, into something very simplistic that people could easily understand and do. We then want to transform people's lives through education, through investing in cryptocurrency. We are a group of organized professionals from different backgrounds: real estate, financial planning, coaching, etc. We're very innovative, evolutionary, and most importantly, we do what we say we do. Now, let's look at why people always lose money in buying and selling of anything. That's right, anything. This is the psychological in-depth dive we're going to do, because it is this subconscious that drives people to do some incredibly bizarre things, such as being influenced by the wrong people. Now, today, YouTube influencers have a massive power over people, as to those with social media. Most people understand that they do obtain a living, but what most people don't realize is they're quite often heavily sponsored by commercial operators to influence you into making a decision to buy or act a certain way. And then there's just blind stupidity, generally driven by greed or delusions of grandeur. People rush in with limited knowledge or inexperience into what they are doing. This can be absolutely catastrophic. And then there's never any clear or decisive plan or strategy to move forward, but most importantly, what to do, when to do, how to do it, and why and when to exit. Don't forget about FOMO. And then there's the killer, ego. Ego is your biggest enemy. People love to try and prove themselves right. Sometimes you might make a mistake. Sometimes it's best just to sell at a loss, okay? Here's some valuable insights for you. Crypto Academy, well, we're not marketers and we're not social media influencers. We are a genuine academy helping and teaching people step by step through systems and processes how to invest safely with cryptocurrency and achieve an outcome and a desired goal. We don't accept any commissions, sponsorships, advertising, or any third-party payments. We are 100% independent. And what that means is that our success is directly linked to your success. Our methodology we use is very clear, straightforward, and easy to understand, supported by systems and processes that we've put in place that most importantly deliver you an outcome. Our unique mechanism that I'm going to discuss today is our crypto signals. I'm going to be doing a bit of a deep dive into this, but before I do the deep dive, I'm just going to share with you how this works. We have now made this so simple, we have 5 different categories, whether something is overly bought, trending up, channeling, trending down, or overly sold. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in and have a look at our signals. So here is an example of our crypto signals: overly bought, trending up, channeling, trending down, overly sold. We've then also got portfolios where we measure and track this on a weekly basis. And you'll see when we go in there, extreme caution, opportunity, and value. So how the portfolio signals work is that you want to be looking for opportunity and value, i.e. buying on the dip when prices are low and not foaming into overly priced assets. Before I go and show you an example of these signals, let's look at how you read them. You'll see here from left to right. You start here, then here, then here. For example, a coin that could be channeling, then becomes trending up, becomes overly bought, means that you must show caution. Again, a coin that is channeling, trending up is trending. Maybe you'd be looking at buying at market price. If a coin is channeling, right, there is no action required. Conversely, channeling, trending down, you might look at placing a buy limit order slightly lower than market price. Finally, channeling, trending down, being overly sold, you'd look at buying market. So let's go and look at what this looks like in the dashboard that you will be able to access and use in your everyday investing. This is what we call our easy to do signals. Now we have 2 types. We have easy to do and we have advanced. The easy to do has 15 coins. The advanced has 30. The reason why it's advanced, it just gives you more choice. There's no difference between the two of the actual mechanisms of the overly bought, trending up, channeling, trending down, or overly sold. Now, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, these signals are updated. The reasons why, those days, is what most people don't realize is we're in a 24/7, 365-day market. That means our weekends are actually 3 days long. Tuesday gives us the opportunity to see what happened on the weekend. Wednesday, things can level out. Thursday, we can get a nice clear reading. And then again, we reset it on Sunday, which in some parts of the world is a Saturday. Most of the work is done on the day chart. However, we do use a 4-hour chart and sometimes a weekly chart for a big macro position. As you can see here, 2 of the usual suspects, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So what happens is every day it's updated, it's noted here, and then on the Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, these columns get shifted and they move to the right, okay? And that's how it works. Now, there are 15 coins here, and you'll see, for example, Bitcoin was trending up. It then stabilized in price. It's trending up again. Ethereum was trending up, and now is starting to reverse. This means you don't have to go and spend a lot of time in charts, getting confused, making wrong decisions. All you have to do is understand the principles of trending up, trending down, and what to do from there. Let's go and look at the portfolios. Now, what we have here are two portfolios. One of 8 coins and one of 15, as you can see, Bitcoin and Ethereum, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, when these portfolios were formed, as you can see, this was the original capital deployed. This is the current capital, and this is the current price. The number of coins will then determine the outcome. For example, Bitcoin has been trending strongly. Caution. What you want to be looking for is those that have been overly sold in green or showing opportunity in blue. As you can see here, there's 1, 2, 3 coins. Now, these were started on the 15th of October with an original capital of $10,000 and slowly a dollar cost averaging of this one here of $100 per week. 10,700 has been invested. The portfolio currently sitting on 19,145. Now let's scroll down here. You can see the coins identified that have been purchased, the reason why, for value, for opportunity, or maybe to boost the capital. You can also see the current price of what was purchased, the amount per week, and the coins added. For example, this coin here on the 22nd was very good value at 0.013. Currently at 0.27. It has doubled in nearly 5 weeks. It is now saying, please be cautious. So you would look again to value and opportunity, i.e. the green and the blue. Now, these ones in the red will cool off over time and they change colors down to the orange, caution. They might even become trending backwards, aqua, or overly sold. What this means for you is you can make unemotional, no FOMO, wise investment decisions on what to spend your money in. We also track every week exactly what's been happening in those portfolios, as you can see there, and screenshots are taken off this. We also look what's happening up or down each week and the portfolio overall. So this portfolio is currently showing 44%, okay, over the 6 weeks. Annualizes out to a very large sum. Significant events are very important because that affects emotion and it affects price. Looking here, remember the fake ETF tweet spiked the market pulled back. Wall Street came out, surged. Now, at the end of the month, futures must roll over for Bitcoin. They must be sold and settled. There's always a volatile period of time at the end of the month. SBF convicted. And then we've had the rallies of some coins here, BT strengthening. So what that means, you can actually then identify what's actually happening in the market to get those returns. Likewise, on this side here, a larger portfolio, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the balance of the coins. Starting $50,000, adding $500 per week, looking for value, boosting capital opportunity. That $53,500 is now $86,586. Again, tracking of the growth, screenshotted and measured every week. What that means for you is that you can invest confidently knowing that you're buying at the right end of the cycle. You're not foaming in. You're not paying too much. And over time, this will capitalize and compound to a significant amount of money. So I hope that's been very clear for you. Also too, with our 12-month program, we have a 100% money back guarantee, and there will be videos there for you on how to use as well. So now let's go back to where we were before with our presentation. Let's look at some past results. In the previous bull market, coming up into the halving 4 years ago, we're looking at Ethereum. We identified a good time to buy, a good entry point, subsequent run. Look at the returns. 11x, $1,000 to 11. Cardano, September, a few months ago, 4 years ago. Again, look at the returns. 48x, 1,000 to 48,000. Storm, Matic. Now, what we've done is we've put together a table for people to say, if you had just invested $500 in each one of those coins and nothing else, no dollar cost averaging, no adding your capital each month, what would that look like over time? So let's go and have a look. What that means, you would have invested $14,000, and at the height, the value would have been in excess of $130,000. Now, that is a very significant growth. This is the period that we're coming into now. This is why it's being looked upon as the opportunity to create life-changing money. Are we going to get the same results again? We don't know. Past performance. There's no guarantee of future performance. Only time will tell. However, our research is saying we're expecting a better outcome than the last cycle. So where are we at in the market cycle? Let's have a look now. Currently, where there's a very strong greed factor with the greed and fear index. Now, this will be showing on your crypto signals. Likewise here, we're now coming out of the point of maximum financial opportunity into some hope. Now, how does this compare to previous Bitcoin halving cycles? Let's have a look now. Here we can see 2012, 16, 20, and today. Now, do you notice something here? There's a very distinct pattern. It's called the J curve. Let's look here. See the beginning here, the J, up it goes, the J, up it goes. Now, this aberration in 2020 was COVID. There was a spike, a pullback, but again, you can see the overall trend. Now, currently here, we're down here. So we're at the beginning of an uplift cycle. Perfect timing for entry. At the Academy, we work under what's called a doctrine of social proof. Does this work? Yes, it does. It's been tried, tested, proven, and documented. Most importantly, can you do this? Not everyone can. Not everyone can handle the volatility. Some people just are not wired for this asset class and maybe should look at something else. And hey, that's okay. Then, can you make money? Can you follow what we show you? Can you stick to the rules? If you can do that, looking at where you are positioned in the current cycle, what's coming forward, I'll let you make your own decision. So what do you do to get started? We set out on a mission to make crypto signals very affordable of $1 a day. That's $30 on a month-to-month, no locked-in contracts. If you're looking for some more value, you could consider 3 months and you get an extra month at no additional cost. And for those that are serious about making money, we have a 12-month option, of which we have here $290, and you get 4 months. Plus you get a money-back guarantee, provided you can follow the system, the process, and document the journey on the way. So what's the next step? Very simple. Just book a no obligation, zero cost appointment to discuss your individual needs with me, and we'll take it from there. So I hope you've got some value from today, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.